Alright, so here, let's get it out of the way, let's get this out of the way. Yes, this is a mustache, this is happening for November, yes. One person, the rest of you are like, you pedophile, is that what he is? He shouldn't be in public at all. It's 60-40. 60% I'm raising money for November, it's a great cause. Get your junk checked out, fellas, that's the way to do it. And 40% my wife hates it, so yeah. I don't get in trouble, that's it. No matter how mad she is, how much she's yelling and screaming at me, she just loses track halfway through the yelling and screaming, like, and I do this the whole time she's yelling. If she's really angry, I hear her come down the stairs, like, thump, 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 you know, I eat crackers. I kind of look like, you know what I look like? I look like a guy that works for Rob Ford. Is that it? Crack house, of course. Go to a crack house. That'll be fun. Y'all fun. Have a good time. See you later. Bye-bye. Hey, don't let him take videos. Oh, he's gone. Have fun. That's nice. My daughter, last summer I grew a beard, a big bushy beard. That was the thing. And all guys, when I shave it, all guys do this thing, right? We shave it off in sections, like big mutton chops and the thing going on, like Kyle had, you know, these things here. And then it always ends up with this little guy right here. We all do it. You look at me like, right? But I didn't realize that when I did it, my kids were in the tub and they were watching this whole thing go down. When I got to this part, my daughter goes, I love it. I had this talk with my 5-year-old about Hitler. I'm like, he was a bad guy. And the thing, he can't, the mustache, he can't, and then the next day, she buys it. She goes, okay. The next day, we're walking to the supermarket with A&P, walking to A&P, and just to a total stranger, she walks up and goes, my daddy was Hitler. That's right, I'm a dad. I'm a dad, yeah, isn't that awesome? I have 2 wonderful children who I believe are plotting to kill me. It's true. I walk in the living room more than once and they're whispering, the 5-year-old whispering, the 1-year-old. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Barbies! We're talking about Barbies, old man! And my daughter's taking up sleepwalking. She's 5. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that fantastic? And I'm what they call a sound sleeper. Right? So a little bugger can sneak right up on me. And there's nothing more horrifying than waking up in the middle of the night to that paranormal girl. You know what I mean? And your first reaction is, my son, I'm not looking for this, he's going to go through potty training, okay? And I went through that with the other, who has kids? Who's around plus? Who's got the little weirdos, yeah? 4 people in the whole city. The rest of you is concerned, Mayor Ford's ruined everything. We can't screw it all. Potty training is the weirdest thing ever, because my 5-year-old, when she was 3, we couldn't get her to go in the potty, right? Go in the potty. And she refused, and then the first day she did use it, what came out, my reaction was, well, like I wanted to say, oh my God, it's serious, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? You can't say that, because then, you know, that'll terrify them, so you gotta give them the encouragement, you know, like that. Good job, is it good? And it obviously terrified her, because what came out of it was massive, right? And in her brain, she's like, oh, I'm never doing that again, that's not happening. So then she just randomly would do it in other places, not the potty, like just in the living room. So like I'd walk by a couch and I'd see eyes like, what are you doing? Nothing! We got something going on there. I'm gonna keep walking, we're probably having an hour. This is a true story. I'm not a big neighbor guy. I've lived in buildings my whole life, like apartment buildings, right? And I don't think you know my neighbors, that's weird, right? A neighbor, like, you know, like cheese smelly guy and weird cat lady. Like that's how I narrowed down my neighbors when I lived in an apartment building. Now I live in a house. I live in a house and I gotta know the neighbors, right? You gotta get to know your neighbors really well. And the first day, it's a true story. I'm leaning on the fence, right? That's how you do it. Without the mustache. And my daughter just came out, talked to my new neighbor, a guy I'd never met before in my life, we were shaking hands, and she just comes out in the backyard and and I panicked, I didn't say nothing. left it. Like, just finished up, went back to the house, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta go for dinner. Take care. Can't imagine what's going on in the kitchen next door. Like, they've had their kids shit in the backyard. In the backyard. Last weekend I was in the lovely village of Conestoga, Ontario. I don't know if you know Conestoga, very, very tiny little place. I did not know there's a big Mennonite influence in Conestoga, like the Amish, right? Do you know this about them? And my first time over there, so I didn't know. And my brother-in-law on the Saturday night, he decided we'd get into scotch. And, oh, scotch, I like it. He does not like me because I can drink lots of it. And yeah, I get all screwed the next day. And the next morning, I woke up on Sunday morning to wagons and stuff, and I thought, oh my God, we drank so much. We went back in time. And for a second, I was like, I'm gonna rule this time! And I'm like, oh, I didn't study, this is gonna suck, okay. We'll have some fun. This is a good time. This is a good time to try some next Saturday afternoon. You got nothing to do. Especially for the fellas. Dress up like an Amish dude. You know what I mean? Like the Mennonite with the hat and the whole garb, and then put on like a fake beard. You know what I mean? And then go to like Walmart, right? And then wander around Walmart for like an hour just doing this. Right? And after an hour, just take your hat and go, screw this! I want a car, I want a computer, I want porn! And just take your fake beard and and storm out. 'Cause you know family's gonna go, I saw a Mennonite freak out today. He's one of us. Alright, that's just one more thing. I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to say this anyway. Just a little open letter to Mayor Ford. Dear Mayor Ford, phones have cameras now. That's it. Yeah. Take care. Have a good one.